my ducks, it's Simon here. Hope everybody's having a lovely weekend. I've popped on quickly this morning. I'm out today having a catch up with a friend and some lunch and stuff, and then I'm going to be on later for the couple of catch up in cards. So I wanted to find some time to take a look at this deck, which has been sent from Irene, who has the company Naipes Artesanos, which is translated from Spanish is artisan playing cards. And Irene has sent me in the past a Lenormand deck, which I've reviewed. I haven't opened this yet, but she showed me some images online and said, you know, would you be interested? And of course, you know, if you watch my channel, you see that playing cards is a thing that I really enjoy. In fact, I've got quite a collection now of playing cards. The latest one I showed about a week or so ago, which is the Inner Eye Oracle, which is a divinationary tool using playing cards. And then I've got lots of bicycle decks and things like that, and as well as historic ones. Now, there is quite a bit of history to give you. So this is called the Palatian playing cards, and it is a restoration creation of cards, and Irene says as enigmatic and as beautiful from between the 15th and 16th centuries. And I saw the images, like I say, she sent it to me, and I loved the look of this deck. Here you can see Palatian playing cards, and that's the logo for Naipes Artesanos. So a little card here that says, "Hello Simon, here you have my most recent creation, the Palatian playing cards. It has I can't quite make out that word, but taken a lot of time, shall we say, energy and effort, but I'm very pleased with the result. Enjoy it, Irene." And she's a lovely person to deal with, but I just want to read what she said. So this began in 2020 when Irene began to investigate its origins, but it turned out to be quite a fruitless task, really. Only 8 cards survived from what was once a playing card deck, and then there was no more traces of anything. It didn't even have a name, so she's called it the Palatian playing cards. And different authors dated it from different periods, even centuries, making it quite impossible, really. However, the common school of thought is that it was printed in Lyon in around 1515. And then sources say without certainty that the layout corresponds to the French designers, and that it's most likely that the figures were made with those clothes of German-speaking countries. Okay. One thing that stood out to me as well is the court cards are full-bodied. You know, sometimes in playing cards you get split in the middle and then it reverses. These are full bodies. And I like the little tuck box as well. That was like the same with the Lenormand deck that was sent. And then she says, by the way, they seem like perfect cards to restore. All their beauty, and lots of movement and colour. And then she says here, the fact that they were full-bodied figures seduced me completely, because this way playing card readers can include the directions and gestures in their interpretations. So yeah, I mean, if you're using it as a playing card deck, as in for game playing, that's, you know, some people might not appreciate that. But then if you're using the playing card deck for divination, which I do, then that's great. It's got a little sticker on as well that says 7 out of 64. So there's 64 decks made. Regarding the process of making the Palatian playing cards, which has been very long and laborious, we can summarize it in these steps. So restore and color the cards, So in addition to designing and colouring the missing cards, following other patterns of that time were also that was also incomplete. So, and then working with cards that were really badly damaged, and that you know, of the centuries, because time had effaced them. And then design the 4 suits: hearts, diamonds, clubs and spades, in order to have a complete set of cards. The shapes are rounded so that they are more pleasant to see. So let's just have a quick look as we go through. Love the backs. This is like Marseille card backs. I've got a little thing here, we'll have a look at it in a minute. Oh, and a nice title card. We'll take a look at those in a moment. But yeah, so if we look at, beautiful, aren't they? So it says the shapes are rounded so that they are more pleasant to see, both in the numeral cards and accompanying court figures. Look how beautiful that is. Design the tarot style of the back. So yeah, that's what I was talking about here. That was the next stage, to give it a kind of a Marseille style back. And then design and create by hand the envelope box in which they rest and protects them. So yeah, it's a kind of a fold out flat that folds up and over like a little wallet pouch to protect the cards. And then when assigning the colour palette, since the original lacked them, I have decided that each suit would be represented by a characteristic colour. Thus red dominates the heart, so we look here, there's lots of reds in the courts. And then if we go to, and we've got still red, but it's not the dominant colour. Forest green in the clubs, teal, blue, green in the spades. That the characteristic colour of the figures of the suit of spades symbolise wisdom, seriousness, individuality. And then she said, this is the first restored deck from between 15th and 16th centuries with male and female jacks. Wow, yeah, I didn't even realise that. We've got males and females taking those positions. They feel lovely in the hand, they're really lovely quality. The 4 female jacks are your gift when you purchase the Palatian playing cards in pre-sale. I think I'll put, there's a lot of information here and it'll take a long time to read all this. So I think I'll put everything that's been sent to me into the description. But I just did notice at the bottom here, so the inks are eco-friendly, so that's really good. And the priming and waxing are also done by hand with natural products and oils. So they do have a really nice finish to them. The thickness and very quality of the paper allows me to apply a base primer, since it tolerates humidity without warping. And then it is a completely artisanal process. Yeah, so, and that's why they are the artisan playing card company. And gives it extraordinary quality and beauty. The result is a silky and warm touch whose hypnotic sound when shuffling the cards makes it easier for you to concentrate on the question you are going to ask. Yeah, okay, so let's take a look at these cards. These are really beautiful. So we're starting with the King of Hearts. In terms of size, against tarot, standard tarot, that gives you an idea. And then I've also got in my little drawer here some playing card decks to compare them with. If we look at this deck, this is the it's got behind There we go. This is a standard player size. This is the green man. Which is, I think this is a bridge size actually, because it's quite small. So if we can compare there, that's a little bit bigger. And then if we look at the Samuel Hart playing cards, I think they're going to be about the same. Take out one of them. I love these. These don't have any numbers on. Yeah. These are the bridge size ones. So, okay, so that gives you a bit of an idea about the size. But yeah, and then as we mentioned, we've got the different kind of colour themes, but look how rich these colours are. I love the fact that it's on this kind of aged antique background. And look at they're beautiful. Look at the shape of the pips, really lovely. I don't have I've got plain backed ones, but I don't have playing cards that has this kind of Marseille style background. So huge heart here for the ace. And then we have our clubs. Lots of greens and blues in these courts. Love the white faces, really contrasts against the background. Again, the style and shape of the pip is gorgeous. They feel lovely. This is a really nice. They're not, I would say they're not linen, but they have this nice, because they've been primed, got this nice waxy feel. Really good quality. I know not everybody's into playing cards, but hopefully you've humoured me by allowing me to show these, because I love them. I'm getting a lot of joy out of reading and playing cards at the moment. Very handy to carry around with you as well. Look at these. This blue is stunning. I'm hoping it's picking up. So gorgeous. Really lovely tone. And is it unusual to see courts like this? And of course now we're into our spades. And the ace of spades there at the bottom. So let's just see, lovely to shuffle, very easy to shuffle. And yeah, they make a nice sound. They feel quite light, even though they're really good quality. It feels like there's air in between them, if that makes sense. Gorgeous. So, what are the extra cards? So here we've got the little card that says Palatian playing cards. This is the certificate. And it tells me that this is number 7 of 64. So it's a certificate of authenticity as well, and that matches with the sticker that's on the box. So you get this little certificate, and then here, I wonder if this was what the original looked like. So we can see the restoration process. I should have looked at this before I shuffled them, shouldn't I? Because now I've got to find, it won't take long to find the corresponding court card within the diamonds. Although she's hiding herself from me at the minute. There we go. Look at that. So that really gives you that sense of work that needed to be done to restore this deck to its beauty, its former beauty. You can see all the details, the sash there. Wow. You can just make out her facial features here. That's a lot of work. It's great having this put in so you can see the difference. 1515, wow, you know, over 500 years. And then we've just got this little blue paper here. The Palatian playing card deck and its box are artisanal, handmade products. Any variation or imperfections in any of its items should not be considered a defect, but the result of a handmade creation. Yeah, so you can see that, and that's why there's only 64 of these, because they're lovingly handmade products and the quality is exceptional. So there we have it. Quite a character. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know your thoughts. Are you into playing cards? Do you enjoy them as they are, as a game, a playing card game? Do you use them for divinatory purposes? Do let me know. And let me know what you think of these, the Palatian playing cards by Naipes Artesanos. Thanks for watching. Go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.